we're about to do some hot foil stamping today. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm your girl Katrina and I am excited about today's video because I got some new products in from my guy RJ from ISW Imaging Supplies Warehouse, but all of their products are linked at Heat Transfer Warehouse. You can't buy directly from them, so you have to get all these products that I talk about today from Heat Transfer Warehouse. Guys, I have been waiting to share this with you. So these are some foils that they come in a variety of different colors, but you can use them for hot foil stamping onto your garments, right? This one is the Pixie Dust Gold and this one is the Bright Silver, but they come in a variety of colors, and you use it with your laser ink, you use it with your two-step laser paper, and I just happen to have the best laser paper in the business. So this is the Oki-Tex Laser Pro for darks. It comes in two different sizes. It comes in an 8.5 and it comes in the 11 by 17. Now, unfortunately, my white toner does not print 11 by 17. Really sad about that. And of course, the split feature is gone. It is not my fault. I'm mad about it, just like the rest of you guys. So I had to get this paper in the 8.5 by 11. Comes in a quantity of 100. So you have the A and you have the B, and it's the laser dark, specifically for dark garments. So y'all know we're gonna put it on some dark Bella canvas blanks, all right? So we have the foil, we have the laser paper, and we have some Bella canvas blanks. Now, because it's specifically for darks, but you can use it on lights too. Don't get it twisted. You can use it on lights and darks, but just best believe this is for dark garments. Cotton, polyester, cotton poly blends, you name it, you can press it on pretty much any fabric. So I thought I will pull out my day one, my old faithful. So many people probably haven't seen this heat press in a while because, you know, I don't have that much space, so I had it in another room, but I pulled it back out. Yeah, this thing is heavy. So I'm going to be using my very first heat press that I ever bought, my Signature series from Heat Press Nation, okay? It's worn. I have used it, so the cover that comes on the bottom platen, that's completely gone. I have to get a new one, but I have a Teflon cover on the top. So many people always ask me, what is that on the top? I have the Teflon cover. You can take it on or off, so that way I don't have to always go grabbing a Teflon sheet. Have that on the top. This is the auto open and it's a slide out drawer, 16 by 20, the Signature series. You can get it without the auto open feature, you can get the swing away, or you can get it with the short pressure gauge. Heat Press Nation pretty much has every type of heat press that you can even want or think of, all the bells and whistles. So this is my day one heat press that I got from Heat Press Nation. Just check it out, all links down below in the description box, all right? Now that that's out the way, because so many people always ask me about my heat presses, I always have to tell you guys which heat press I'm using. Now, I'm going to be putting this with my white toner. Now this is the Oki laser paper. You can use it with the Oki machines, you can use it with Uninet. I'm going to use it with my Ricoma. It does not matter what white toner you have, but you have to have a white toner, okay? It's the laser paper. So I'm going to go ahead, print out my image, and we're going to get to some foil stamping today. I'm excited. So if you want to see what this is all about, how it works, and how you can jazz up your designs and your shirts, elevate your game, add some bling without the bling using some foil, stick around for today's video. Don't forget to like and subscribe because I do weekly tutorials every week on how to grow and start your business, crafts, DIY projects, and more. This is where it's at, so make sure you like and subscribe and check out all my other past content. Now without further ado, let's get to some stamping. Let's go. So this is the paper up close, what it looks like. I'm going to open that up afterwards. But this is the two-step paper, the laser dark. It's called the Forever Laser Dark. No cut, meaning you do not have to cut or do any weeding. Okay, I'm just going to open that up. It's a two-step system. This is the actual A paper. As you can see, this is the side that you'll print on. Transparent. One side is glossy, one side is matte. And then this is the B paper, has the watermark on the other side. This is the side that has the adhesive on it. So you'll marry them together like you see me do in previous videos. But this paper is supposed to be like literally the best. So we're getting ready to print out our image, and then I'm going to show you how to marry it. And after that, then we're going to take it up a notch and stamp it with some foil. Let's go. So this is my white toner, the Ricoma RP200, or you can call it the LP200 Luminaris. And I'm going to be using the A-step paper. My tray is down here, so I'm going to take out the other paper I have. All right, taking that out. That's the one from Ricoma. And now I'm going, so as you can see, this tray is not that big. This is as big as the tray is, so you can only fit up to legal size in here. Bummer. I really want the 11 by 17. So there is another white toner. It's from Crio. It's the one that I featured in my Wallapalooza video when I went away. I'll have it linked down below in the description box. That is my dream machine, and it prints much larger. So I highly recommend you check that one out because it prints up to 11 by 17 and it is a beast. But nevertheless, I'm going to insert this paper and I'm just going to open it up so that way there's no static when printing. And now I'm going to put it in glossy side down. Glossy side down. Just put a few sheets in there, just like that. And we're going to print out our images. Gonna warm up and get ready. Okay, I'm going to open up my Lumen Rip software for my white toner. All right, I'm in my software. I'm just going to click on the plus button, top left-hand corner, and I'm just going to add my image. Now, of course, this bundle has different formats, but I'm just going to open up the PNG. As you can see, it's outside. So what I'm going to do is just crop it to make sure I can get the most out of the paper, since I'm going to be only using the 8.5 by 11. So I'm just going to crop that in so that way I can get as closest to the image as possible. There you go. So again, this is 8.5 by 11 paper size. So not that big. That's as big as I can get it. All right. And the measurements are right over here in the right hand corner, 8.27 inches by 8.77. It's a square. Now this image is already all black, so I don't have to worry about anything changing any colors. Otherwise, I would change it to all black because I do need all black for the foil stamping. So this works out perfect. I'm going to print out 2 so that way you can see it in the gold and the silver foil stamp. So now I know the Luminaris Rip software does not have the split feature anymore. I'm mad about it as well. So if you wanted to make your image a little bit bigger, now this image would be, hard to do, but you can crop in between and split it into 2, or you can rotate it depending upon how your image looks. Okay, so if you wanted to rotate it, I would just come up here. Like if it was a word, I would just rotate my image to stretch it out. If it's wider than it is longer. So if your image is wider than it is longer, then of course just go ahead and rotate it so that way you can get a larger image, okay? But other than that, there is nothing else that you can do because they took that feature away. So unfortunately, I'm stuck as well. So the largest that you can print is legal size with the Luminaris 200. All right, so I got to change it. I had it on A4 paper size. I'm going to go back and change it to letter. And then as you can see, I have the standard 2-step paper, so I'm going to keep it selected there. But if you were doing anything on hard surface, if you're using a premium hard surface paper, this is where you would change it at. And I did a video on that previously before. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and print this out and we're all good to go. Here we go. And there we go. Just like that, the image is printed. Let's marry it to the B paper. All right, so I have my images and I forgot I need to go ahead and cut my heat press on. So I'm gonna go ahead, cut that on. I'm going to heat it up to 320 degrees. Just heat it up to 320 degrees Fahrenheit, but we're gonna press everything at around 310 degrees. I'm just gonna close it so it can stop beeping. It's at the desired temperature that I set. So I'm just going to go ahead and heat up the bottom platen so that way the top and the bottom is hot. So I'm just gonna heat this up. Make sure the drawer is all the way in. I'm checking my pressure too. That's on medium. It needs to be medium to firm pressure. So here's our transfer. This is the A paper. You want to make sure that you put it glossy side down. So I'm going to put it glossy side down on the platen. Platen is hot. And now I'm going to take the B paper. The B paper has the watermark on the back. This is the Forever Laser Dark B. This is the side that has the adhesive. I'm going to lay that directly on top. Now this is a little bit smaller than that, so you want to make sure that it fits in and covers the entire image. This one calls for parchment paper, so I'm going to lay the parchment paper directly on top. I'm pressing at 90 seconds because I'm using the 8.5 by 11, but if you use the 11 by 17, you can press it for 120 seconds. So 90 seconds, medium to firm pressure. All right, it's getting ready to pop up. Auto open. Remove the parchment paper. I'm just going to give it a nice quick rub just because I'm used to doing that. It did not say to do that. You want to keep it on the platen and peel hot, low and slow to make sure all of that adhesive transfers. Look at that. Okay, my camera died, had to switch the battery, but that is the transfer with the adhesive on the back. And as you can see, all the glue transferred where it needed to. Let's do it one more time because we have two images, and then we're gonna put it on the shirt. So glossy side down, glossy side down. Stick that right on top. Gonna make sure that smooth it out. You can use the same parchment paper, it's not gonna matter. Slide it in and press. All right, remove that parchment paper. Ooh, always peel hot, low and slow, guys. Pull out that drawer so I don't burn my hand. This one is peeling so easy. It's peeling easier than the other paper that I use. Look at that, perfect transfer. All the adhesive transferred. Let's press it on a shirt. I'm excited to see how this comes out. So I just want to let you guys know that it does come with instructions, so that way it tells you what machines it's for, it tells you how to use it, and it lets you know the times and temps for different materials. So for cotton, you want to press at 300 to 320 degrees Fahrenheit, which I did. So I'm using it on cotton, so I'm going to be pressing at 30 seconds, but it also lets you know the times and temps for polyester, polyurethane, blend fabrics, paper, carton, and even book covers. Didn't even know that. So just letting you know. So everything you need, all your instructions are right here for the Forever Laser Dark Pro. So let's get our shirt. I'm using a Bella Canvas 3001 unisex tee. I'm gonna pre-press this for 3 seconds just to get the moisture out. You want to get the moisture out, and this has the auto release. All right, so I'm going to put this right up here. White toner image, all in black. I'm covering it with a Teflon again. Medium pressure, guys. Medium to firm pressure. I'm going to change this to 30 seconds. So I took my heat press down to 310 degrees Fahrenheit, and I am pressing for 30 seconds. All right, 30 seconds. You do not want to peel this yet. This is a cold peel, so I'm going to remove it off the platen, let it cool completely down. Cools down faster when it's on the surface, so I'm going to let that cool down. And now I'm going to press. I know it's fall, I know belly should be in, but this is the only black shirt that I wanted to do this on. So I'm going to do it on the Bella Canvas crop tee. I'm going to just pre-press that. Get the moisture out. Okay. And now I'm going to press the other image right here. Bring it up. That should be good. But first, I want to mention you want to cut off those edges because sometimes the glue gets on the side. So you just want to make sure you get that off. I meant to do it on the other one. We don't want any lines. Because like I said, the B paper is smaller than the A, so sometimes you get a little glue residue on the side. So you just want to remove that. And now I'm going to place it right on here. There we go. Parchment paper. 30 seconds again on the clock. Alrighty. I'm going to remove this one and let this one cool all the way down. Let that one cool all the way down. Alright, they both should be cooled down now. So now what you want to do is just roll it back. Be very careful. Just like so. Once it's cool to the touch. Alright, got that black on black and the black on blue. So now, as you can see, it has that gloss finish. We're going to put it back on the heat press, but this time we're going to cover it with foil. So I'm going to take my foil stamp, I'm going to take my foil sheet, and I'm just going to cut it to the size of the image. Oh, I'm excited about this, guys. Alright, I'm going to use the silver on that one. And then I'm going to use the gold pixie dust on this one. And now I'm going to cover this, that size. That's going to look nice because that has sparkles in it. So let's put it on the heat press now. Alright, so I'm going to take my blue one first. And I'm going to stamp it with the bright silver. I'm going to place it just like that on top of it. Now I'm going to cover it with parchment paper. This one I'm going to press at 300 degrees Fahrenheit for 30 seconds. 30 seconds, medium pressure. And you want to be very careful removing it. It is a cold peel, so I'm just going to slide it off the heat press really easy. I'm going to let that sit over there. And now I'm going to do the next one. And now I'm going to add that gold pixie dust. The gold pixie dust. Parchment paper. Same thing. 30 seconds. 300 degrees. Alright. Slide that off. Going to be very careful. I'm praying that this worked. First time doing this. Alright, I'm praying that this worked. All you gotta do is just take it off. Stop playing. Stop playing. Y'all, that looks fire. This is the silver one. I'm gonna show you guys up close. That's the silver one. And this is the gold one. Look at that pixie dust pixieing. Come on now. This foil is foiling. So now the one thing I'm going to say is this has such a shine to it. That has such a shine to it. It's glossy. But if you don't want the gloss, you can press it again. So I think the gold I'm going to leave glossy. This one I'm going to press again so we can give it a matte finish. So let's take it on over to the heat press so that way we can see how it looks once we press it again. So I'm going to put this one back on the heat press. Y'all can't tell me this ain't fire. I'm going to cover it with the Teflon. I'm saying Teflon with the parchment. And I'm going to press it again for like 15 seconds. 15 seconds. 10 to 15 seconds is good. So I'm stopping it. And now, instead of glossy, I have a more matte finish. Now, it's still foil, but it's not as glossy. Y'all, that is fire. That is fire. And I love the silver on the blue. So now let's take a closer look at the finished products up close. All right, guys, this is the final products. This is the Pixie Dust in gold. Y'all, for real. Do y'all see that? Like, do y'all see that shine? Y'all let me know if y'all can see that, because I hope it's really reflecting and giving what it needs to give on the camera. Now this one is the silver. It says bright silver. I really love it because, you know, this one is more like a almost like a worn vintage look, so it really pairs well. I like the gold on the black, and I love the silver on the blue, both with Bella Canvas 100% cotton tees, guys. 100% cotton tees. So y'all better check out this Laser Dark, because it was much easier than the one I've been using before. This two-step paper is the truth, and it's specifically for darks. Again, it comes in the 8.5 by 11 or the 11 by 17. But I'm gonna be foiling everything, baby. I'm gonna be foiling everything. I gotta get me some other colors. Y'all let me know what you think. For real, for real. I'm loving this. I am really loving this. Rated M for melanin. All right, let me go ahead and shut this heat press down. Again, this was my HPN Signature series from Heat Press Nation. But all of these products right here, the Forever Laser Dark Pro, the A and the B, you can get it from Heat Transfer Warehouse, along with this bomb foil paper. Guys, I'm gonna be putting my stamp on everything. First of all, from the back, it's like shining even more. This thing is shining. So like I said, you can do a final press so that way you can get a matte finish, but I don't even want to mess with this one. This one is fire. I love both of them. Let me know which one is your favorite. There's some other colors, so I definitely got to get some more foil colors, because this just really takes it up. I mean, I don't even have to use like the glitter vinyl. So again, this is paired. Now I'm pretty sure you can stamp a lot of things. I've seen people use this on card stock, like cards, a lot of different things. So I am going to be testing this out on a lot of different materials. But as far as I know, you can only use it with the laser paper. I do not know if you can use it with vinyl or anything like that, but I know you can use it with the laser. So this is with the toner ink, and it works best with black. It cannot pick up if you use white ink. So you can stamp other colors, dark colors, but black ink works best. Okay, so just let you know, black works best. So if you like what you saw here today, if you learned something new, go ahead and like and subscribe to the channel, guys. Do that favor for your girl, all right? As always, I hope you enjoyed this video. Big shout out to Heat Transfer Warehouse. That's where you can get all these products from. And again, all links will be down below in the description box if you want to check it out, all right? I will see you guys in the next one. As always, keep grinding, keep hustling, and most of all, keep pressing. Love you all. See you next time. Bye.